Katie. I'm a senior. I'm a guard, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Jalen Vance, and I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Taylor Reed. I'm a senior, and I'm a power forward.
I'm Samaya Reagan. I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Zaria White. I'm a senior, and I'm a center.
My name is Alyssa Gibson. I'm a senior and a power forward.
I'm Katie Bowman. I'm a junior, and I'm
Yes, queen!
I'm Turner Russell. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Ireland Barker. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a center.
I'm Trinity Austin Russell. I'm a sophomore and I'm a point guard and shooting guard.
I'm Elena Hermansworth. I'm a freshman, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Paige White. I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
I'm Ivy Binion, freshman, and a small forward.
Season with a big win over G-Dub, also Parkersburg, James Monroe. And if you look at the lineups for the regional finals, you will see all three of those teams lined up tonight to be in those regional finals or later on in the week. Coach Gregory comes into his first season at St. Albans as he inherited a large group of returning players. So, you know, it was easy to make the case that this team was going to be pretty good and would be maybe at the state tournament come March. But now as time has come, and it just takes 4 games, a 4-game winning streak to meet those goals, and then that dream will become a reality. But it takes work, as St. Albans has lost 4 of their last 5 games coming in tonight, and they have 4 of their 5 starters that are seniors. So, you know, tonight, they'll have to put it all on the line here tonight. If you remember back 2 years ago, this team was a little bit younger, but they still competed in the regional final against Cabell Midland, but fell short. So the seniors tonight will be their last shot to play for the biggest show in the state. So as I mentioned, the team has struggled a little bit, losing 3 out of their last 4, probably against teams that will be playing on the final day of the state tournament. Nevertheless, you can't look ahead, and you play the games 1 game at a time. And tonight will be the Oak Hill Red Devils. Easily defeated South Charleston on Friday night, 60-25. St. Albans saw them back in late January at Oak Hill, and St. Albans took off to a 22-7 first quarter in that game, and then played it out as they won that game. Scores in that game, LC and Reagan led all scoring for St. Albans, and their defense forced 18 turnovers. But the second season is about to begin, and the teams will be playing at a different level as they always do when they get to tournament time. So team tonight is expected to win, but you never can tell. So almost always an upset somewhere along the line, and we're going to bring you all the action. Video production crew is ready. We got Josh, the producer, here tonight. Luke Bowman will be on the cameras here tonight. Jill Seifolt will be on stats. And now joining me courtside is Eric Taylor. Eric, it's the second season, and loser is done for the year.
Yes, it is. Second season loser done for the year, which is different from last year. Expect to see Coach Gregory have his team ready to go as they face the rematch here of Oak Hill, which they got the better of them earlier
in the season. Now the region, I said it opener there, this is a co-championship. Since they eliminated the sectional tournament, now we play just a regional tournament, and the top 2 teams that come out of that region will be the 1 and 2 seed, and that's where we're at tonight as we got the St. Albans Red Dragons as number 1 seed, and the George Washington team will be also in action tonight against Woodrow Wilson, and that's up at GW, and they're the number 2 seed. So the winner of these 2 games will come out of Region 3, and they'll be representing for the state tournament there. So that's how that all works, and we got a lot of action to go into, so we're going to go ahead and take our first break. We come back, we'll get the coach here at courtside, and we'll get his thoughts before the game starts. You're watching video production.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
And back live courtside at Tex Williams Gymnasium at St. Albans High School. Tonight, the Region 3 co-final, the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons and the Oak Hill Red Devils. So we got some red in the arena tonight. Both teams red and black. So joining us now at courtside, Coach Elias Gregory, your first season and your first championship of the tender, I guess I should say.
Hey, yeah. Well, I guess when I got this job in June and I was talking about regional championships and the fact that I thought we could make it to Charleston, I think everybody looked at me like I was crazy. But it was so far away that it wasn't really real. And then I woke up today and here we are, regional final day. So it's the spot we wanted to be in. So I feel good about it.
Season does fly by. I mean, it just seems like we got started yesterday. I remember our first talk show talking about some of the big names on your schedule. The G-Dubs, the Parkersburgs in conference, and
right.
the James Monroe and Nitro, and we've played them all. I mean, we've played some of the better teams. We might see 3 teams on your schedule be in that finals come Saturday of the state tournament there. So the schedule was definitely there.
I mean, the idea behind the schedule was to be able to, get us prepared for this, get us prepared for tournament play, get us prepared for win or go home. That's the reason we've played the kind of schedule that we've played, and we haven't ducked anybody, and we've played tough teams the whole way through. When I think that first talk show, when we talked about how crazy the schedule was, it was 4 games like this, so you could get ready to be ready for games like this.
Henry.
Let's talk about the game tonight, Coach.
He's at that door back there.
Short notice, really. I mean, you guys played a game on Thursday night. They
Right.
didn't play their game till Friday, so, you didn't know who your opponent is. What, losing a couple games like you did down the stretch, even though they were against really above par teams, what's the focus tonight coming into this game?
Well, I mean, I think the focus has been that the good thing is that we saw, what the absolute tip top of the mountain looks like in the last 4 games that we played. I say Charleston Catholic is I would say one of the favorites to win AA. Nitro's a favorite to win AAA. You've got and Wayne too, and then you got Spring Valley, who's obviously a favorite to win Quad A, and you see that you can't get to the top of the mountain unless you see what the top of the mountain looks like. And it showed us that, to me, maybe we have some things that we need to work on, maybe offensive efficiency, maybe being more deliberate in what we do. But that's what we've locked in practice and done. And I actually think probably, when you get so busy playing all these games all the time that you don't really get to lock in for 4 or 5 days in practice. But we got to get, Friday, Saturday, Monday practice to really get down and work on ourselves a little bit. So I think we had a good 3 days of practice to lead into this.
Eric, you got anything for the coach there? I'll keep rambling on here.
Just coming out of that last home game that we called here to end your regular season, you did face Nitro.
Right.
What key things in practice did you work on? Mainly offensively, because your team did a good job defensively that game.
Right. I mean, and like I said after that game, we guarded well enough to win that game. We just didn't make shots and weren't always the most patient on offense. So we sat down and really worked on grinding through possessions, not taking easy, quick shots, but grinding and doing the hard work of getting good looks. Because getting good looks in high school basketball, especially once you get to this level, especially once you play the good teams, it's hard work. It's not, nobody's just going to give you something. Nobody's just going to let you do what you want to do. They're not just going to let JC and Samaya run around and do anything they want to do. And so working on doing the hard work of getting good looks was the most important thing to us, and that's what we were working on this week in practice.
First matchup between you and the Red Devils here. You guys sprinted out to a 22-7 lead in that game, and then it kind of evened out. How do you see this game playing out tonight?
Well, I mean, I think that in that first game, our pressure was a big part of what we were doing. So as long as we can keep the pressure up, as long as we can keep doing what we're doing, I think that it has a good chance to play out, a lot the same. Pressure has always been our key. Our defense turning into offense has always been our key. This team will zone us a lot more than probably what a lot of teams do. And it's about, again, doing the hard work of getting good shots. I think that in that game we got ahead early. We were kind of getting anything we wanted, and then we stopped doing the hard work of getting good shots, and that's why the game evened out in the second and third quarter. So, I feel like we're on that path, and that's what we're trying to do. And today's a good test for it, because guess what? This is last Thursday was the last time we could mess around, and so today is for real. We've got to get it.
The mindset of the players, they all focused in. You think that anybody you're going to look to tonight that's going to stand out for us here, you think that's really zoned in here? I mean, this is the mission. This has been the mission since I got the job. The mission since I got the job was that these seniors deserve to end their story in Charleston. That's been the mission. I think that the seniors came in today looking serious. I think we're having a good warm-up here. I don't see a lot of goofing off or just throwing up goofy stuff. So that's a good thing. That's what I'm trying to get out of them. I want them locked in and ready to play. I mean, this is the seniors' last home game, a senior class that I think's been 58 and 24 or whatever they've been over their career, and it's their last home game, win or lose, right? I think you want to go out from your last home game with a real memory, and cutting down a regional net would be a good memory. So I look for them to be locked in. Excellent. Eric, you got any final comments? I think they're getting ready to coach meeting. No. Good luck tonight. Good luck, Coach, and let's bring home that trophy. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. And that Coach Elias Gregory, and I got it right tonight.
Yeah, you did.
So
Gregory Elias, the guy with two first names.
Yeah, so. Anyway, tonight sponsor is McKinley Chiropractic. Lady Dragon Basketball is excited to collaborate with Dr. McKinney, and I don't know, you're over in Nitro, but Dr. McKinney, I think, is the best chiropractor around. Great guy. You never wait. You just go in and you get your adjustments, whatever you need.
Gabe's fantastic.
Yeah,
I know Gabe.
I think everybody does, and I think everybody knows. But his commitment to providing top-notch chiropractic care to ensure that players maintain the ultimate health, prevent injuries, and recovery swiftly from any physical strain or encounters during the rigorous training or competitive games. This partnership underscores the importance of integrity, chiropractic care into the athletic training program, promoting not only but performance on the court and also long-term health and well-being for all athletes. The Lady Dragons are confident that Dr. McKinley support and they will reach new heights for their performance, bringing a season filled with triumphs and exemplary sportsmanship. And here's to a successful 24-25 basketball season powered by the experts of McKinley Chiropractor.
And I'll add something to that. If you struggle with sinuses or anything like that, he has a procedure called either the FCR or the FRC that he goes up into the nose and adjusts your sinuses. It's fantastic. Top notch.
Excellent. All right, we're going to take a break, and our second break here of the pregame show. When we get back, we'll go into details of both teams and give you the keys to victory here tonight. It's Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
I muted you all for a second.
This is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
At Manny Ellis & Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
And welcome back in here to the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School for this regional matchup between Oak Hill and the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons here on Video Production. Games live stream sponsors brought to you by St. Albans Youth Basketball League. St. Albans Youth Basketball League is a community-based sports program designed to provide young boys and girls from kindergarten through 5th grade with an opportunity to learn and play basketball. The league is committed to fostering a love for the sport while emphasizing the importance of character, leadership, and essential life skills that children can carry on through high school and beyond. Once again, our sponsor for tonight's live game stream, St. Albans Youth Basketball League.
Good job. Tonight is the Region 3 co-finals. The Red Devils from Oak Hill and your St. Albans Lady Red Dragons. So a lot going on here this evening. We're hoping to see a big crowd out here tonight, but if you weren't able to make the game, I'm hoping you're tuned in to us. As far as tonight, we'll talk about Oak Hill a little bit. Their head coach is Daryl Compton. Their record is 10-9. They're 2-3 in the region. A lot of common opponents between these two teams, Eric. They got lost to Hurricane 67-56, a loss to Woodrow Wilson 84-57. East Fairmont, they lost 69-49. George Washington 73-48. 2 victories over Riverside 51-29 and 65-44. And a loss, they split with South Charleston. So they lost 56-53, but they won the game to get into this game, and they won that 60-25. Team-wise, they've won 6 out of their last 7, so they're a little bit on a roll. They average 55 points a game, and their opponent scores 50 points a game. Scoring by quarter, they usually pretty much down the even, about 12, 13 points a quarter. Fourth quarter being their best quarter at 13.8. I don't know if you had a chance to see them play this year or check out any footage of them.
Unfortunately, I have not. You know, kind of a busy schedule for me as well.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to watch them, but you know, they made it here, so they're obviously a good basketball team and not something you want to take lightly, especially on a stage like this.
Well, everything changes during a tournament game. Even down at the Biddy League level, a team that may have not have won a game, maybe upset a number 1 or something, or a number 4 team you've seen in the past. I mean, a long-time referee, and I've seen it. I've seen the upsets. You're like, wow, how did that team play that bad?
Yeah.
But the last time these two teams played, St. Albans jumped out to that 22-7 lead to start the game. And the game, like we mentioned, kind of evened out the rest of the game. Both teams played about even, but St. Albans still ended up winning by 19 just by that getting out in that early lead. Scores in that game for Oak Hill. Isaacs had 9, Gray with 7, Parsons with 6, Product with 4, Wilburn with 3, Williams with 2, Fazell and Compton shared 1 point apiece. So evenly, the teams around 55 points a game. So, and defensively, both teams are really good defensively. The St. Albans Red Dragons, though, the last few games have been struggling on the offensive side. I mean,
yeah,
what we saw against Nitro.
Yeah, it's been stagnant, but, you know, getting that bye gives you time to correct what you need to correct. And hopefully St. Albans will come out with a correct offensive game and not force the unwanted shots like Coach Gregory said before we got started here, or as we got started here. And they be patient and take their time on offense, because that's what it was, a lot of rushing your shots. Especially in the loss to Nitro. I didn't get a chance to see but a little bit of the Spring Valley game, but against Nitro, they were forced into rushing shots and not playing out the possession to get the open look.
And I think Coach pointed that out during the, we just talked to him there. And we saw that. We said, that's not the shot that he wants. And we saw him come off the bench there real quick and snap that timeout when we saw, I think, maybe the second or third trip down that no passing. It was just, one dribble, two dribbles, shoot. And once they cross midcourt. And that's not how they played all season. This team has been a team that, make 5 or 6. We've seen possessions where they take almost a minute off the clock.
Yeah.
Before they
and I'm going to steal something from Pat Jones, the coach of Nitro, but he said it at the end of our game, our last telecast here at home in the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. We got to stop playing me basketball and start playing we basketball, especially on offense.
And with St. Albans, a team that has 4 of the 5 starters as seniors, it's time to show that senior leadership tonight. We'll see what senior steps up. We've seen in the past few games where everybody concentrates on Elsie, and I think that's been a big factor because, I think a lot of the other players depend on Elsie to be the scorer. And the last few games, even though, like you mentioned last game, she got a quiet 11 points, and that's exactly what they were. I mean, I would have never guessed it at the end of the game that she had 11 points in the game. So I think somebody else, one of these other seniors, I think is going to have to step up tonight. And we got some good crowd involvement here this evening. This is just going to be a special night. Alan McVeigh, as the voice for the Civic Center during the state tournament, is going to do our national anthem. I mean, we usually will fade out, but I'll tell everybody how it went and everything. But okay, so our producer says we can stay. We can listen to Alan sing. He's got a great voice. So I guess we'll go ahead and take our break. Remember that all of our pregame is sponsored by Lowe's Home Improvement. Lowe's, start your projects at Lowe's. Get you them gift cards for your Father's Day coming up here in June and all that good stuff. So we're going to take the break. When we come back, and we'll get you starting lineups. We'll get a little bit of Alan McVeigh singing the national anthem here on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
And back live at the Region 3 and co-championships, the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons and the Oak Hill Red Devils, as we get ready for the national anthem here. Like I said, it's a special here by Alan McVeigh. I want to remind everybody the West Virginia Secondary School Activity serves 286 members to schools, students providing leadership and support for conduct education-based athletics with enrichment educational experiences, and all participants play, perform, compete together.
For the 2025 West Virginia Region 3 final game. The game will feature the Oak Hill Lady Red Devils and your St. Albans High School Red Dragons. gentlemen, removing your hats for the presentation of the colors by the St. Albans High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC. The purpose of Junior ROTC is to provide leadership education by strengthening character with the teaching of discipline, the responsibilities of citizenship, community service, and physical fitness. Commanding the color guard and carrying our national colors is Cadet First Lieutenant Elijah Cavender. The Marine Corps colors are being carried by Cadet Captain Ethan Cavender, and our rifle bearers tonight are Cadet Corporal Alea Odell and Cadet Private Carly Scragg. And now for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today, hug a GI Day today, Eric. I don't know if you hugged one or not. I tried to give Josh one, but he was too far away.
I'll hug him after the game.
And we'll get the starting lineups. Also tonight, Region 3 game, Woodrow Wilson will be in Charleston to play G-Dub for the second half of this Region 3.
We have a 5-foot senior guard, number 1, Tasia Gray. A 5'8" senior guard, number 23, Addie Isaac. A 6'2" sophomore center, number 33, Natalie Craddock. A 5'4" junior guard, number 4, Danielle Parson. And a 5'4" junior guard, number 13, Casey Compton. The head coach of the Red Devils is Gerald Compton, assisted by Analia Shepard and Gerald Wilburn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your St. Albans Red Dragons. We have a 5'2" senior guard, number 0, Trudy Vance. A 5'5" sophomore guard, number 2, Trinity Austin Russell. A 5'7" senior guard forward, number 5, JC Elsie. A 5'6" senior guard, number 15, Samaya Regan. And a 5'8" senior forward, number 25, Taylor Reed. The head coach of the Red Dragons is Elias Gregory.
All right, Eric, we're ready for Region 3 championship.
And is Dillard and Dennis Thornburg. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to play some championship basketball.
Don't get any better now, McVeigh. I know you go to the state tournament a lot. You listen to him
This
there.
is true. This is true.
So, looks like number 33, Natalie Craddock, would be the jumper for the Oak Hill Red Devils. And all season long, it's been Trinity Austin Russell for the St. Albans team. But she doesn't usually jump. She usually just
I think it's
concedes
formality.
the jump.
Yeah, because she went up against Smith in that last game, and she didn't even jump, and Nitro took her first possession. We'll see what happens here.
We'll see. Yep, she just backs away, and we're underway. And Oak Hill has the ball, and inside the product, but she gives the ball on a cutter. Nothing there. Now we got a double dribble. First turnover of the game.
Danielle Parsons. Parsons with that turnover, just a little bit of pressure and a little bit of the atmosphere here. Maybe the nerves got the best of it right there.
And I think that's what we need. Elsie inside, nice block there by Product. She gets the ball back. And back out the top of the key, back to Elsie at about the foul line, and she doesn't connect there.
I'd like to see more Lady Red Dragons crashing the boards. Vance and Regan were the only ones down there.
Compton with a three-point shot. Elsie clears. Gives it to Tootie Vance. She misses the layup and read up by number 33, Natalie Crawduck. A little sloppy so far to start the game. Trinity Austin with a steal. She's going to go to, oh, what a shot! The layup there. She got hit and still made control there to lay the ball off the rim there. Here's the Incova look at that. You see the foul. She still stayed under control to lay the ball off the glass and in.
She makes that first one. It's another key to tonight's matchup is free throw shooting.
And we saw earlier in the season where Trinity Austin had trouble there at the foul line. She's raised her average, and now we got a quick timeout.
Full court pressure there causing the confusion. Oak Hill maybe not expecting it that early.
So let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. And a reminder that the West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission promotes athletics to provide lifelong, life-quality learning experiences to high school students while enhancing their achievements of educational goals. Play, perform, compete together, and you'll be hearing those commercials a lot here in the next 2 weeks with the boys and girls state tournament coming up.
Chick-fil-A and all the other sponsors, the wonderful sponsors that make the state tournament happen.
And it's probably one of the best things that the state puts on every year. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Full court pressure here. Taylor Reed up in Crawduck's face as she tries to get the ball. Finally brought over the midcourt there by Gray. And her pass is stolen away. It's the third turnover by Oak Hill here in the first minute and a half of the game.
And it looks like they were going to play a 2-3 zone, but
and that pass was disrupted and stolen away there by Oak Hill. Ball was stolen by Isaacs. She takes it all the way down the court.
Coast to coast there.
Picks up the first field goal for the Red Devils, 3-2 here in the first quarter. And another pass by Elsie. That's Elsie's third turnover here too.
But another turnover right back. Regan intercepts the pass, goes off the glass, creates contact, but doesn't get a call.
And quickly, now we got a block foul, and I think this one's going to go on Elsie. Elsie down there on that baseline. Yeah, I think that Samaya didn't really have control of her body there, and a lot of times officials don't award for, you know, if you don't have that control, you know, make it look. And Elsie near steal there on the inbounds. And this pressure, I think Oak Hill's having a lot of problems right now with it.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get it to their designated ball handler, Gray, but Vance has been good about not letting her get the inbound, so let's see what they try to come up with here.
Isaac, the inbounder, and she hits Gray on a long pass up over midcourt, and Gray's going to take it to the hole and lay it in.
That was a good move there by Gray. Went behind the back as soon as she received the ball to get separation and change directions, and gave her an easy basket down there.
Oak Hill takes the 1-point lead. Inside to Reed, over to Elsie. Elsie being guarded. She dribbles out of that corner to Samaya. Now Trinity Austin dribbles into the paint there, just up to the foul line really, and her shot is no good, and then we got a jump ball.
I'd like to see Elsie back that down into the post instead of bringing it back out. I think she's got the advantage matchup-wise to maybe get a good look at it on a turnaround or something.
Samaya gets the inbounds, gets the ball stripped from her. Quickly up court, here comes Gray for Oak Hill. She takes a three, it's long, rebound Samaya Riggin. Samaya advances the ball herself, up to Elsie, and then off Elsie's hands and out of bounds.
Couldn't handle the pass. Nerves here to start the game for both teams.
Craddock gets the inbounds, guarded here by Taylor Reed, and I think we're going to get another tie-up. This possession arrow goes to Oak Hill. Yeah, both teams playing sloppy basketball. A lot of turnovers so far to start the game.
And St. Albans had chances at points. The shots just didn't go in. Elsie's look from the free throw line was open, just didn't fall. Russell's, Trinity Austin Russell shot, it was a good look, just didn't go in. And you got to be able to find those easy baskets when you can.
This time, ball's punched away there by Taylor, but it goes right back to the Red Devils, and Craddock's shot goes off the side of the rim and rebound by Elsie. Elsie runs over number 13, Casey Compton, and I think they're going to call that a floor foul block.
Yeah, she moved her feet as Elsie went to go change directions. But Elsie, you got to have that head up. She had numbers there. She had Tootie Vance in the corner.
Samaya Riggin from three. Off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Craddock, and now we're going to get a foul on Taylor Reed. As we saw this team struggle shooting against Nitro the whole game, they had some moments where they got a few threes, but this time Tootie Vance comes from behind, knocks the ball away from Craddock. Craddock goes down on the floor. I think they're going to call a travel or a timeout here. Now we got a timeout.
We get a 30-second timeout before she rolled over. Referees are right on top. You had two right on top of it. She definitely rolled over. I don't know if she had complete possession of the ball or not. But that's two timeouts early here by Oak Hill. So you only get 5 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take them with you.
As we see this team, I'm just looking over their stats here, St. Albans that is. They've dropped down to 36% shooting, which, you know, they were around 40 there when they were having that little streak in the middle of the season there, and where they cooled down at the end of the season.
And they
really
still
brought that down.
They still need to get it into a set offense. So far, I've maybe only seen 2 sets out of every possession they've had.
Usually when you're playing that zone defense, you know, you want to get your big into that paint area to get the ball. And so, you know, let's see what coaches draw it up here. Craddock inside, gets the ball pushed away by Taylor Reed once again. And this one will go off Taylor, and it'll be inbounded there underneath the basket by Oak Hill.
Student section didn't like it. They're playing referee from the stands there, but it's great to see a student section turn out.
No doubt. Parsons with the basketball, and she's going to lose the ball out of bounds. But they're still staying in possession, Oak Hill. Nothing wrong with St. Albans' defense.
That time it didn't go out of bounds. Now St. Albans pushing.
Elsie going to take it all the way, and really didn't even look at the basket. She just throws it up off of the glass. Not a good look there by Elsie. She kind of turned her head as she was shooting the basketball. All right, we got a timeout on the court. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
The first quarter here so far.
Indeed it is. I don't know if it's the nerves, excuse me there, or what. I'm assuming it is, because you win, you go to Charleston, you lose, you go home.
Yeah, and for, the 6 seniors on that St. Albans team that's worked so hard over the 4 years, they want to be perfect. They want to get there.
But we got to stop focusing on me and start playing we basketball and get that team basketball in there to get those open looks.
Long pass to Gray. Her shot from about 15 goes.
It's Gray's 4th and gives the lead.
Tashia Gray with her second field goal, 6-3 in favor of the Red Devils.
Still with the zone look on defense are the Red Devils.
Samaya Riggin drives from the left side. Rebound there by Taylor Reed. It doesn't pass over to Elsie, and Elsie's shot comes up short as it hits the front of the iron. Compton with the rebound, puts it back. Or Craddock with the rebound. This team scored 65 points on Friday night against South Charleston. They might be peaking right at the right time of the season.
Yeah.
This time an errant pass as Samaya Riggin wasn't looking, but she does get the basketball. Her shot doesn't go, and rebound again, once again, by Oak Hill.
Oak Hill's going to push. Trying to capitalize fast pace, but it's a turnover.
I think Elsie got her hand in there, picked up by Samaya Riggin. All the way to the hoop is Tootie Vance. Doesn't go. Samaya Riggin with the rebound, and block shot. She gets the ball, brings it back out, shoots it, and doesn't go. Elsie, rebound, doesn't even hit the rim, and it's going to go.
Last touch there by Tootie Vance. A lot of shots there, just none falling.
That last shot, she didn't hit the rim or the glass, and this time the inbounds passes doesn't hit anybody, so that ball will be inbounded underneath the basket.
And St. Albans been burned a couple times already on that outlet pass that they throw to Gray, and she went to go for it but put on the brakes, but her teammate didn't realize that she was going to do a little hezzy and come back for it. Ball overthrown.
Hermansdorfer into the game for St. Albans for Tootie Vance. Samaya Riggin again from 3. This one's long again. Another rebound taken there by Oak Hill. Isaacs, she tried to come down the paint, kick it down low in the low box, and the ball was got away from Parsons and goes out of bounds.
5-point advantage for the Red Devils, who have come out and executed defensively well so far. I wouldn't say on offensively that well, but defensively have St. Albans rushing the shot a little bit.
Inside pass is stolen away again by the Red Devils. Gray with the basketball. She's bringing it up the court. Parsons now. Back to Compton, and that's a 3 ball. 11-3.
They've been on a run since the beginning, pretty much. I mean, St. Albans got the first point of the game, but they've been on a run ever since.
St. Albans shot selection hasn't been the greatest. This time, a reverse layup this time, and by Elsina doesn't go. Rebound there. Hermansdorfer shot doesn't go. Now we got a jump ball.
That zone defense is giving them all kinds of fits on offense.
It just pretty much dares St. Albans to shoot the 3, and they're not a good 3 shooting team. Elsie from 3 this time. off the front of the iron, and this ball is going to go out of bounds to Oak Hill.
Compton with the wise play there to get her body in front of Reed to get it, just let it go out of bounds there.
A lot of offers for St. Albans right now. Their big scorers, Reagan and Elsie, are scoreless. Great pass inside. Natalie Craddock lays the ball in. That's a 10-point lead here in the first quarter
and
for Oak Hill.
10-0 run here in the last 6 minutes or so.
Elsie from the foul line doesn't get it. Rebound, and now we got another jump ball. And this arrow is pointing towards Oak Hill with 38 seconds here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and St. Albans needs to do something here to stop this run that Oak Hill's on, because they have all the momentum right now.
Elsie exits the game. Tootie Vance back in. Gray with the basketball. She gets a screen there by Craddock. She brings the ball up over the midcourt. Parsons with it. Craddock dribbling there on Taylor. Turnaround jumper doesn't go, but there's going to be a foul called.
That's Reed's second. I got her with two. Table saying one as we look at the Encover replay.
As you can see, the foul there. Craddock with the foul shot is good.
She's got 5. Looking to make it 6.
Off the back of the iron, no good. And then we got a rebound and a foul there. Looks like that'll be called on Isaacs. 16 seconds. Let's see if St. Albans can get a shot up here at the first quarter. Maybe swing some momentum here.
Yeah, they're right now 11-0 run for, well, I'm sorry, 14-0 run, because St. Albans scored those first 3 points, and they haven't scored since.
Tootie Vance in the corner. She's going to dribble. Nice pass inside to Hermansdorfer, and she's all tied up there in a double team, and she loses it out of bounds over to Oak Hill.
Oak Hill's coach getting an explanation down there. Hermansdorfer was throwing some elbows. Nothing was called, but she stepped out of bounds eventually.
Ball's nearly, it is stolen away there by Reagan, but she steps out of bounds. So with 0.8 seconds left, Oak Hill, maybe a shot. Tough to catch and shoot within 0.8 seconds. And that'll end it.
Especially when you don't handle the pass that well.
So kind of a surprise here at St. Albans High School. The lower seed, Oak Hill, with a 14-3 lead over the number 1 seed, St. Albans Red Dragons. You're watching the Red Dragon basketball on video production.
That you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
And welcome back in here to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School. Just a reminder, game live stream sponsor is St. Albans Youth Basketball League. St. Albans Youth Basketball League is a community-based sports program designed to provide young boys and girls from kindergarten through 5th grade with an opportunity to learn and play basketball. The league is committed to fostering a love for the sport while emphasizing the importance, character, and leadership in the essential life skills that children can carry through school and beyond.
Second quarter begins like the first quarter ended as Trinity Austin's pass to Vance underneath skips through her legs and out of bounds to Oak Hill. Gray with the basketball.
It's been turnover, turnover, turnover. Not a lot of good looks. As number 15 got open on the baseline, that's Wilburn, but she couldn't get it to go.
Elsie dribbling, nearly stolen away by her own player there as a made connection. Trinity Austin from 3. Nice arch, but no result there as the ball comes off to Gray on a long rebound. And then we got a foul there, 23. Addison Isaacs goes to the floor with the basketball. Trinity Austin Russell with the foul. And that's her second foul, team foul number 1 here in the second quarter.
And in the corner is
Wilburn's shot doesn't go, off of 23. And goes out of bounds. Isaacs there, got her hand up there to try to rebound. The ball skips off of it.
Great atmosphere in here for this regional game. St. Albans has got to get the jitters out and find a rhythm on offense here.
Start with some easy baskets. You would think that pressure that they were putting on, they could have got a few easy. Hermansdorfer's shot doesn't go, and then a rebound, a jump ball. And this will go to Oak Hill. Samaya Regan checks back in the ball game.
I mean, Hermansdorfer had a great look at the shot there. She came open off of that zone after catching and just taking a dribble or two. Good shot, just no baskets will fall right now.
Much like what we saw at that Nitro game. Wilburn with the basketball. She's going to dribble it all the way in. And they got a foul, and if that's Trinity, that's her third. And what they got looks straight up to me.
They're going to give that one to Regan. Maybe Regan reached in.
Came in from behind.
There's the replay of it brought to you by Encova. As Wilburn gets the first to go.
That's her first point of the game. Second shot is up, and it's also good. Oak Hill 3 for 4 at the foul line here in the first half. They also have 4 scorers, log points so far here in the first half.
And that run just keeps getting bigger, 16-3 now.
Trinity tries to dribble inside. Now we got a foul. Let's see what number they get on that. 33 or 4. Let's see what they got. Number 4. Danielle Parsons will pick up that foul. That's her second.
Yeah, and Oak Hill was wanting to walk, but I think it's because she was held.
And we finally break the lid. Break that as Elsie picks up her first basket of the game. Coming up court, Barker ties up Isaacs, and it'll be St. Albans basketball. Crowd got a little anxious there. It looked like a travel, but officials saw it a different way.
And St. Albans finally breaks that 16-0 run.
This time Trinity Austin dribbles to the basket, and she's going to go back to the foul line here.
And this is St. Albans dynamic when they get to the basket like that. They can draw the foul, and that's something they need to focus on a little bit more.
I think they've done that there in the first quarter. They're just out of control. A lot of shots not going to fall when you're not looking at the basket. You're not going strong. You're not aiming for the shot is up and good.
That's true.
Not aiming for the glass. You're just got your head down like you're bowling through it. And second shot is good. And we got a timeout by Oak Hill. That's his third timeout that he has surrendered. And we've got 6 minutes here in the second quarter, so we'll take that break with him. It's Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Back live here at Tex Williams Gymnasium here tonight. The Region 3 co-championship. St. Albans Lady Red Dragons and the Oak Hill Red Devils. And basketball tradition in Oak Hill is more on the men's side. I don't know how old you are, Eric, but back in my day there was a Tracy Shelton. PG can't remember his last name. And, I mean, they had just so much talent back in the day.
Yeah, I'm 40, but Oak Hill, I don't remember much from them.
Them and Logan were always the top-notch teams in the state. Nearly stolen away by Trinity Austin there. Back up court's Crawdock. Her shot goes off the glass and in.
That was a tough shot to get up and in. She worked for that one.
Trinity Austin's going to go into the paint. Nice shot, misses from the backside at the iron there. I think that's what St. Albans needs. I think Trinity needs to concentrate more getting inside, maybe work some fouls inside to get Crawdock out of the game.
Yeah, her speed is a game changer.
Wilburn's going to go all the way to the glass and spins it in. Jada Wilburn with her first 2-point bucket, 4th point in the game.
Bench scoring is helping out this Red Devils team. Overplay on the pass there.
Samaya Riggin comes down the right side, stops at the block, shoots, scores. Samaya's first 2 points of the game. See if that gets her going. Wilburn dribbling against Elsie.
Yeah, what St. Albans needs right here is to hold them to a single-digit scoring quarter and them to get into a double digit to get this lead back.
Isaac's inside, turnaround jumper doesn't go. Rebound Samaya Riggin, and now we got a foul. And there's going to be a hold foul on Isaacs, and I do believe that's her second or third. That'll be the third team foul. That is her third foul. And subbing off the bench, get her out, Jordan Harris into the game as Isaac takes a seat with those 3 fouls.
And now since they have to dig a little bit deeper into the bench, maybe St. Albans gets something going here. I'd go right at Harris as she's fresh into the game and doesn't have her basketball legs yet.
Trinity Austin guarded there by Wilburn, gets a screen by Elsie, kicks it off to Riggin. Riggin takes a few dribbles, step back jumper, doesn't go, rebound cleared there by Parsons and up to Gray, and here comes Oak Hill. Wilburn from 3, misses everything, shoots the air ball, rebound by Trinity Austin. They're on the strong side.
Elsie wide open, calling for it.
Elsie's pump fake, dribbles against Parsons. She's going to roll into the lane, and I think they're going to get a foul on the floor. Little bump foul there on Parsons. And that's Parsons' third foul. So fouls are starting to roll up for Oak Hill.
Yeah, you got 2 of your starters with 3 fouls here in the first half.
This will be a spot foul, as he called it on the drive, not the shot. Elsie inbounds.
Good ball movement
there. Elsie walked with the basketball. And that's a 3:45 mark here in the quarter. It's 20-9 in favor of Oak Hill. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And back live here at Texas Williams Gymnasium. Story of the game so far, Eric, is the lack of shooting ability here for St. Albans. I don't have percentages over here, but I would reckon to say it's around 20 or below.
And it's more like the lack of makeability. They've had some good looks. They just haven't fallen.
This time the ball's punched away from Gray by Tootie Vance, but Gray recovers and gets the ball to Crawduck.
And that's not who Oak Hill wants to have the ball out that far.
Nice pass from Gray as she shovels it over to Compton, and Compton picks up her first basket of the game. Came loose there on the baseline, and she got the easy two. Tootie Vance drives the paint, gets the blocked, and now they got a foul called. Coach from Oak Hill wanted a walk.
And that's now 5 team fouls, I believe.
2 shot fouls from the rest of the quarter. This will be Jalen Vance. Tootie Vance will get 2 shots.
Foul's going to be on number 1, Gray. And Tootie's going to go to the line as she settles in for the first.
Tootie's a 50% foul shooter, so that means this one will go in automatically, right?
That should be the case if math is math. I can't remember when I learned percentages, but.
And she misses both of them. Rebound by Elcio, and Elsie gets the ball stolen. Now they're going to call a jump ball.
Possession arrow in favor of Oak Hill.
Elsie grabbed that rebound, didn't bring the ball down, but she didn't go right back up with it and caused the tie up there.
Now St. Albans backs off on this pressure because it was giving Oak Hill some open looks in transition.
Product inside, that's easy travel, I would think. Yes, it was.
If not, it was going to be a 3-point play because I believe she got fouled on the shot after the travel occurred.
Yeah, the C official saw that. Good call. Very good officiated game so far. Elsie dribbles inside, lays it off the glass, doesn't go. Taylor Reed cleans it up. Good job by Taylor Reed to clean that up.
And that's what they need.
Gray with the basketball.
I don't like Elsie trying to take on 2 at once, but they've been struggling on the offensive rebound.
Ball stolen away there by Tootie Vance. She keeps control of it. Looking for someone to give it to. She finds Trinity Austin from 3. Got it.
It's a big-time 3.
Trinity Austin Russell hits the 3-point shot. Nice defensive work there by St. Albans and Tootie Vance, and now we're going to get a foul called.
She did. She reached across her body. I'm sitting down and can see it from over here.
Coach Gregory had a little something to say, but I think if he watches this back, and I'm sure he will, he'll see that. Wilburn inbound for Oak Hill. Back in the backcourt there to Gray. This Wilburn's from 3. It's long. Elsie with the near rebound, but tips it back to Taylor Reed. Taylor Reed tries to save it. Picked up there by Oak Hill, and a pass from Compton that tries to hit Crawduck. The ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Oak Hill.
And I'd like to see Elsie just grab that rebound instead of tipping it. I don't know if she felt somebody on her back maybe that caused her to tip it, but I'd rather see you put both hands on that one.
Harris with the shot, doesn't go. Rebound, Trinity Austin Russell, and she's off and running. She's going to dribble all the way. Nice pass into Samaya. Samaya can't handle it and goes out of bounds. I think she had the right look there.
She did, but she had momentum. I wouldn't have been mad as a coach myself if she would have took that shot. And once again, Craddock is not the one you want handling the ball away from the paint. Nearly stolen away. I think you'll get a foul on that. I saw that one. crowd's not going to like it, but
yeah, she clearly came down on that arm there. Judy Vance has picked up the intensity there in the last few possessions. Now she has 2 fouls.
And St. Albans needs to take advantage right now because Oak Hill is playing without 2 of their starters that have 3 fouls apiece.
Gray from a long 3, and she gets it.
Wow.
Shea Gray with the 3-point shot. 25-14 now. Vance from 3. Got it. The triple 2. There you go. Nice quick passing right here by Oak Hill as they move the ball around the perimeter there. There's a walk, missed it. Compton, long pass to Wilburn, doesn't go. Her long shot from Wilburn. Shoots up another air ball. Here comes Samaya Riggin with 38 seconds here in the first. Elsie takes a dribble, runs into Samaya.
And that's
where St. Albans needs to get spread. Elsie from 3. J.C. Elsie. That's 3 threes now here in the second quarter for St. Albans. They cut the lead to 5.
And oh my goodness.
Nice drive there by Compton. Picks up her 4th point of the game. 5 seconds. Trinity Austin. Long shot by Samaya Riggin and shoots up an air ball, and that'll end the first quarter. Or second quarter, sorry.
Got so carried away, you forgot what quarter it was.
Oh, my goodness.
Intensity picked up here in Texas M. Williams Gymnasium right there.
So that's the half, 27-20 in favor of the Oak Hill Red Devils. We'll take this break, come back, and we'll get you all some totals for you, and we'll talk about the second half here on Red Dragon Basketball on video production.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death among pupils aged 15 to 19. 2007 marks the beginning of a rise in both suicide and suicide attempts, and 80% of suicides had previous warning signs. Within your 7 hours at the school, over 1,000 suicide attempts will take place, with about 40 of them successful. Those numbers correlate to about 3,700 attempts and 130 suicides per day.
Your morning routine is 4 lost lives. Your lunch is 2 to 3 lost lives. Your football practice is 14 deaths. Your band practice is 8 to 10 losses. Your 4-hour gaming session is 18 to 20 deaths. Your 8 hours sleep is 44 deaths. In just over 10 minutes, someone loses their life to suicide. Suicide is preventable. Know the signs.
If you know someone contemplating suicide, tell a trusted staff member or adult, privately. Everyone deserves a full life. This message was brought to you by the students of St. Albans High School.
Halftime here at Tex Williams Gymnasium for the Region 3 Co-Championship here this evening. The Red Devils have a 7-point lead, 27-20, as we have halftime. We don't have any halftime festivities, I guess, because it's a region. We can't do the normal stuff that they do out there at halftime. But
we do have the good vibrations.
We got great music. DJ spinning them out over there, and
DJ Jazzy JC playing Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, getting the good vibrations here for the second half.
Story of the first half, the first quarter. The
first quarter tells the story of the game, in my opinion.
It was something like what St. Albans did to them down at Oak Hill. We jumped out to that 22-7 lead, and then they played even ball the rest of the way. And tonight it's just the opposite, as the Red Devils jumped out to a 14-3 first quarter lead, and now the lead has shrunk a little bit down to 7. But at home court, anything can happen. But as we mentioned to start the game, when you get to tournament, it doesn't matter what seed you are.
It's how good
anything
you're
can
playing.
happen.
It's the hot team at the right time that can make the run. You saw it last year in the AAA, because I paid a lot of attention to AAA being from Nitro, that Lewis County upset, I believe it was East Fairmont, to get to that title game to face Nitro. And then Wayne was the favorite over Nitro, but it's all about the timing as well.
And we saw it in 4A in the preliminary round. Huntington defeated Spring Valley. Spring Valley was one of the favorites to win that last year. Morgantown, of course, Wheeling Park, the two favorites probably. But Spring Valley, was right up there with them and got upset by Huntington, which familiarity in that game where those teams played like a dozen times on the season.
True.
Probably played during the summer together. So, maybe that game is not a good reference of, an upset. But, it happened. Huntington did upset them and nearly played I think they played Morgantown in that second round and played really well. Huntington played very well in that game, too, before I think they got kind of tired legs there toward the end of the game, and Morgantown kind of ran away with it.
Yeah, and it was a heavy senior leadership team out of that Huntington team, too, last year. But tonight, 13-14, you said, the score in the first quarter. St. Albans, though, did outscore the Red Devils in the second quarter, 15-13, which takes us to the lead here that we got here, 27-20. And St. Albans started finding their legs, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, and St. Albans, throughout the season, has been more of a first-half team than a second-half team. They've outscored their opponents quite a bit more in the first half than they have in the second half, so we need to change that tide a little bit. And there was a good sign there toward the end of the first quarter as we started getting some threes. We got one from JC, one from Trinity Austin, and one from Jalen Vance. And we got a two-point bucket there by Samaya that was just totally shut out there in that first quarter. So maybe that'll carry over to the second half. You got some totals there, I guess, for St. Albans and Oak Hill there for us there?
Yeah, for St. Albans, Vance had 3. Trinity Austin Russell had 6. 3 for 3 from the free throw line, so that's a good sign. LC had 5, all in the second quarter, held scoreless in the first. Regan had the 2, and Reed had that putback to spark the run, essentially, giving her 2 total in the game. For Oak Hill, Gray had 7. Isaacs had 2, but here's the key thing. Isaacs also has 3 fouls.
That's a key factor that Isaacs and I can't remember the other player, Parsons, yes, both have 3 fouls. Parsons was more of their defensive player, and she's up in your face. And I think that showed when she went out of the game. it gave St. Albans a little life there as they came out and was able to work their offense a little bit.
Yeah, but also to continue, Natalie Craddock had 9 for Oak Hill in that first half. By my math, I could be wrong. I might have to take my shoes off here in a minute and start counting toes. Wilburn had 4, and Compton had 6, and a big shot at the end of the quarter, though, where she drove through a couple of St. Albans defenders to get that basket in traffic.
Yeah, as far as looking at the yearly totals on Oak Hill, they've been a team that doesn't really have a dominant player. It's a different player every night, but they always share the ball because they always have about 7-8 players every night that score the basketball. And right now tonight they got 5 players that have registered points in the game.
Well, when it comes to this time of year, your dominant player is going to be taking out defensive scheme.
Yes.
So you have to play team basketball if you want to win and not go home. And
yeah, exactly.
You got to take the me out of it and focus on the we and what the bigger objective and goal is.
All right, we're going to take our final break, and we come back. We'll have that second half to begin. You're watching Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, my name's Pam.
And I'll do a brief. And welcome back in here to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School for second half action. This live stream is brought to you by St. Albans Youth Basketball League and the WVSSAC. The West Virginia Secondary Schools Commission Activities Commission serves 286 member schools and their students, providing leadership support and for the conduct of education-based athletics. As we get started here,
St. Albans gets the ball to start the second half. This time, Samaya Riggins, nice little dribble to the hoop, doesn't get it. She gets the ball back. She gets the shot blocked, but it was blocked right back into J.C. Elsie's hands, and J.C. puts it back into the basket.
Now, Red Dragons look to set something up. Gray, who hit a big 3 earlier,
and shoots up an air ball that time.
And Craddock's going to get hit with a push. And that was a good sign for St. Albans coming out right there, as usually there's only been 2 staying low, rebounding on the offensive end, and you had a full team down there crashing minus the shooter that gave them that second chance point, and that's what they need to do.
For the Red Devils, we see Parsons back in the game, playing her forward positions. Riggins shot in and out. Man, that ball just was halfway down and came right back out and rebounded there by Parsons. Isaac also back in the game with her 3 fouls, and now she's going to get a push foul as she goes to the floor there by Samaya Riggin.
In my opinion, you could have called that either way, as Isaac generated the contact with the forearm extension, but Riggin gave it back to her.
Parsons, the long inbound pass to Gray.
You know what they always say, they always catch a second person.
Yeah, always. Another deep 3 there by Gray. Hits the back of the iron. Here comes the St. Albans Red Dragons. It's Trinity Austin as she gives the ball inside to Elsie. Elsie's turnaround jumper doesn't go. Rebound there by Isaac. Isaac dribbles herself all the way up the court, and she's going to go straight to the basket. Doesn't get it. Rebound by Riggin, and Riggin's got Elsie wide open down the court. It's going to go up and lay it in. J.C. Elsie's second field goal of the second half cuts the lead to 3.
It's like St. Albans switched to possibly a zone look.
Looks like a 2-3. Gray again. Man, she's launching them up here in the second half. That's her third 3 that she's attempted. 0 for 3. Trinity Austin with a long rebound, and she's going to go straight to the hoop, and that's going to be a block foul, and that's going to be on the floor.
No continuation.
Yeah, definitely on the floor. I don't know if we got an in-cover replay on that, but
Gray picks up that foul.
yeah, you can see that. He's already blown the whistle and pointing at the spot before the shot leaves her hand.
Compton checks back in the game.
Wilburn picks up the foul. That's her second. Elsie's dribbling in, puts her back, goes up strong, gets the ball blocked away, and that should be St. Albans basketball. The ball was tipped there.
Mark, I know you're excited, but you're rolling the table
I know
away
it, man.
from us.
I can't get close enough to the court.
We'll have to put some brakes on these things.
Reagan with the basketball. It's going to give it to Trinity Austin. A nice arching ball that she shoots, doesn't go. And the ball stolen away by Tyler Reed. Taylor, nice steal. Trinity Austin shoots the ball real hard that time. Man,
mid-range jumpers just aren't working for St. Albans.
Gray's going to take it to the hoop. Same results as her three as it comes up short. Samaya Regan with the basketball. She gives it up to Trinity Austin. She's going to go straight to the hole, and that was going to be an offensive foul.
That's an easy call as she lowers that shoulder, and that's now 3 on her. I mean,
might be.
When you drop that shoulder to initiate contact like that, you've already put yourself in a bad position in the referee's eyes.
Yeah, it's easy call. This time the St. Albans team has stretched that defense out, and then an errant pass off of Parsons, and it goes out of bounds right there at the Red Devil bench. So St. Albans has a chance to tie with a 3, cut it to 1 with a 2. See how patient they are here. Elsie with the basketball, kicks it into Regan. Regan gets that double team. She dribbles back out of it, and she's going to shoot, and she's going to be short. And then the rebound taken there by the Red Devils.
She hasn't been her scoring self since her injury. Hoping she gets those legs back in it.
Parsons' shot is long. She shoots up an air ball, but the rebound there stolen away by Regan. Nothing wrong with her defense, though. Samaya Regan dribbles down, takes the shot, doesn't go, follows her shot, gets the rebound, goes off the glass, doesn't go. Taylor Reed had it for a second, finally regains it and gives it over to Trinity Austin. Her shot's up, no good. Ball's fought for again, and Parsons with the rebound.
She lays it out there for Gray. Man, you had a ton of looks there and just couldn't get anything to go. Good pass.
Inside to Compton. She goes up and she looked like a foul, but no call, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. This will stay with the Red Devils. It's like Incova Insurance instant replay here is the steal on there, and you can see Samaya just rip that from her and go with it.
Yeah, it looked like Compton needed some Incova Insurance as she got her pocket picked.
Inbounds pass is stolen away by Tootie Vance and then immediately fouled there by Gray. St. Albans is getting opportunities here this quarter. We just got to connect here.
That's going to be Gray's third. You have now 3 starters for the Red Devils with 3 fouls.
Got some subs into the game. Herman Dorfer in for St. Albans. She's coming in for Regan. Elsie from 3, and that one's short, just barely touched the rim. And then here comes Isaacs for Oak Hill. Quickly up court to Parsons. Parsons gives it back to Wilburn. Wilburn's shot, her pass is stolen away by Trinity Austin as she just sprints upfield, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Man, that was quick. I mean, she came out of nowhere to steal that pass.
She's dynamic in that way with her quickness. And that's going to be going Gray, and that's going to be 4 for Gray now.
Gray, their point guard,
who's got 7 in the game. And the big thing is Oak Hill is scoreless in this quarter so far.
27-24.
Actually,
and we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. So it's 27-24 with 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back live before the break there, we had a foul on Gray, and she exits the game. Nope, she's still in the game. I thought I saw her go to the bench. She's still in the game for Oak Hill as Trinity Austin Russell has 2 shots, and she's perfect tonight. I hope I didn't jinx her there, but she's 3 for 3.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything because she's 100% from the line. But
55% foul shooter. Second one's up and good, so no jinx there. St. Albans climbs within 1 point. Gray just inside the 3, doesn't get it. She follows her shot, gives it to Isaacs. Isaac drives there on Barker, and I think Barker's going to be called with a foul. Ireland Barker into the game for St. Albans there off that timeout.
And here's our Encova Insurance replay. And that, you know, it's a good foul, but, I mean, it wasn't a great shot attempt in my opinion. Just hands-up defense probably would have helped out there.
Isaacs puts the first one through. Second shot is up, so good. And Red Devils increase their lead back to 3 points with 3.5 to go here, or just under 3.5.
And that's their first points of the quarter right there. 26-29.
Good defense by St. Albans. Barker inside off the glass and scores it.
That's
Ireland Barker.
Elsie had her head up and saw it as they collapsed on her.
Nice little trap, but Isaac gets the ball and breaks it, and she's going straight to the hoop and lays it in. Isaac with 6 points in the game.
I think you're going to have to start attacking that double team when Elsie gets the ball and doing that little drop pass, because that worked beautifully.
Russell from 3 doesn't go. Rebound Gray on the long rebound.
And I believe Coach Gregory yelled at her on her way back up the court, don't force the ball.
Parsons shot, shoots an air ball. Rebound by Trinity once again as she's bringing it all the way up. And she didn't get any resistance from Gray with those fouls. He let her go all the way to the basket and score.
And that might make the difference here in this game with 3 of your starters, one having 4 and 2 of them having 3.
We got a turnover
over the back.
I missed that, but we'll take it.
She was close.
So the St. Albans down by 1 has a chance to take the lead. They haven't had the lead since the early 3-0 in the game, and that was on the about the first minute or so. Now we got a foul underneath, and this one's Parsons. That'll be her 4th.
So you now have Gray, Parsons with 4, and Isaacs with 3. Encova Insurance replay here. And that puts them in the bonus, and St. Albans will shoot 2 for the rest of these 2 minutes.
Taylor Reed, a 36% foul shooter, but the first one goes. We are tied at 31. And that was 4th foul on Parsons.
St. Albans looking to take their first lead since the opening couple minutes.
Shot doesn't go. Rebound there by Oak Hill Isaacs, and she's going to be fouled there by Samaya Riggin. And that's Samaya's third foul. Team 4.
So that puts Austin Russell and Riggins both with 3 for the Lady Red Dragons.
Something that we haven't really seen much this year is a lot of two-shot going into that 5 into the lane. Another whistle.
Now that takes Reed to 3 fouls.
And this is a block foul. That's be number 5, so that'll be a 2-shot foul.
Oh, no, I'm standing correct. That's 2 on Reed. I'm sorry.
Jada Wilburn at the line. She's 2 for 2.
You jinxed her there. Every time we start talking about free throws, it seems
they miss.
Everybody misses.
First one doesn't go. The second one's up, and it goes through. And the Red Devils reclaim that 1-point lead here in the third quarter.
You see somebody step up on the offensive end for the Lady Red Dragons on this possession right here.
Elsie posting up. She's got a little bit of a mismatch there in size-wise. As Trinity gets in, gets it to Riggin. Riggin from about 15. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Oak Hill, and they're quickly up the court.
Tootie got a handle on that one, I believe.
And Isaac has it. She drives the baseline. Shot from about 13, and then we're going to get a foul. This is Taylor Reed. That could be her third. But, you know, when you get to the tournament time, it gets intense. That's when you got to have a lot of players because you know the referees are going to call the foul, not to let it get out of control.
Yeah.
Addison Isaacs hit 2 already in this quarter, and she hits her third.
She's got 5 points now in the quarter. She's scoreless in the second because of those fouls.
Is that most of it on the bench? Second one's good. Now it's a 3-point lead, 34-31 in favor of Oak Hill. Inside to Elsie. Elsie's pass to Riggin. Riggin goes in, and I think they're going to call another floor foul. That'll put her back at the line. I think they got maybe Harris on that.
Yes. That's her first, so she can afford to give that one.
Bench player. Riggin's first shot is up and good. Samaya's first trip to the foul line this evening. 1 minute to go. Back in the game is Compton, KC Compton, as she comes in for Gray. Give Gray a little 1 minute break here before the fourth quarter. Second shot is up and it's also good. Samaya Riggin with her 4th point of the game. Braddock shot from about 17, shoots an air ball. This will go over to St. Albans with 51 seconds here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's not her range. She's more of the interior.
I think it's just a little bit back from the foul line. You think that it still would be within range, but still shoots the air ball. Taylor Reed now is coming out on the wing versus Hurt. And she telegraphed that, and Compton steals it, goes to the hoop, doesn't hit anything. Rebound there by Austin. Up court quickly to Trinity, up to Elsie, or Tootie, I'm sorry. Boy, Tootie.
And St. Albans has their first lead since the first couple minutes of this game.
Oh, nice block, Taylor Reed. Taylor Reed with a nice block there.
And Regan had the ball off the block, but she just had 1 foot out of bounds.
16 seconds here in the third quarter, and we got a whole new game now. 35-34 in favor of St. Albans, and there's going to get a turnover. Isaacs lost her footing and goes to the ground, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good sportsmanship there by Smyer Ringler. She picks her up off the court.
St. Albans can settle for the last shot here.
12 seconds and timeout.
And that's going to be 32nd. This is the first timeout, I believe, by the Red Dragons tonight.
I think so. 30-second timeout. Other regional games tonight. Region 4, Parkersburg South is at Spring Valley, and Parkersburg is at Hurricane this evening. Region 4 3A, Chapmanville will be at Nitro on Thursday night. Winfield will be at Wayne. And other 4A games tonight, Morgantown's at John Marshall University. I'm sorry, John Marshall's at Morgantown. Wheeling Park is at University. Martinsburg's at Washington, and Musselman is at Spring Mills to close out those 8 teams in 4A. And 4A boys basketball begins on Friday night. They start their sectionals.
I'll be on the call Thursday night for that Nitro Chapmanville game over in Alumni Arena at Nitro High School. First lead for St. Albans since
2 minutes in the game.
2 minutes into the game before Oak Hill got out to a huge lead.
9 seconds here. Let's see if Trinity makes her move. Maybe she'll throw one up like she did against Cabell Midland. And she traveled with the basketball.
1.1. Coach Gregory not happy with that outcome after you take a timeout to set something up.
Really not much movement. It was all Trinity trying to create. And there was nothing there. So that's the end of the third quarter. It's St. Albans 35, Oak Hill 34. We got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left to settle this Region 3 championship, co-championship game. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
Back at Tex Williams Gymnasium, it's 35-34 as we head to the last quarter here. And a reminder, tonight's sponsor is McKinley Chiropractor. And I'm not going to go into the whole spew there, but
hit up the fine folks over there at McKinney Chiropractic, Family Chiropractic Company, located here in St. Albans. Do fantastic work. Call them at 304-722-BACK.
Easy to remember. The Red Devils get the ball to start the quarter. And Gray, their point guard, back in there. Isaac takes a shot, goes off the side of the iron, and rebound by Craddock, and she goes up strong, and she's going to go to the foul line as the foul called.
It's going to be on Reed. She was trying to tie up the ball, but her momentum was carrying her to the ground, which caused her, as you see here on the replay, to grab arm instead of ball.
Natalie Craddock's shot doesn't go. She's 1 for 3 in the game. Taylor Reed comes out and Barker back in. Barker played really well against Nitro as Taylor Reed was in foul trouble in that game too. Second shot goes up and in, so
2 of 4 from the line for Craddock.
Tied up at 35. 7.5 to go in this Region 3 co-champion game.
Good thing for the Red Dragons.
Nice drive there by Samaya Riggin. I think that's the first time tonight that she was able to make a crease there to get in. Isaac tries it back the other way, and she puts it in.
Back and forth. But what I was trying to say, good job by the good thing for the Red Dragons. They outscored the Red Devils 17-7 in that third.
So 2 quarters, if this is a fight, 2 quarters go to St. Albans, 1 quarter goes to the Oak Hill Red Devils.
And this quarter will decide it all.
Patiently, St. Albans is bringing the ball just around the paint. Barker, that was Samaya Riggin inside, and she's going to get tripped up, and she's going to go to the line for 2. They got maybe Natalie Craddock on that. Natalie.
I believe it's going to be on Compton.
Compton, yeah, it's number 13.
You saw a hand. I saw a hand from over here. I just couldn't tell as we just watched the Encova replay.
I think she maybe got a knee in there, and Samaya's first shot doesn't go. Kind of tripped her up. I know Parsons on the bench to start the fourth quarter for Oak Hill. Second shot goes. 1 for 2 on that trip, 3 for 4 in the game.
Compton looking to push. Good handoff.
Craddock's shot is blocked away by Elsie and goes out of bounds.
I like that. The big was chasing the ball down, and there was penetration in the handoff, but good defense by Elsie.
Compton from 3 from the corner, and she got it. Casey Compton hits her first 3 of the game.
And Red Devils back on top by 2.
Tootie Vance from 3, hits off the glass, off the iron, doesn't go. Elsie with the rebound. Elsie again with the rebound. Get it and score it. JC Elsie working hard on the boards. Picks up 2 rebounds, and the second one goes in, and she's fouled.
Here's our Encova Insurance replay as she was working hard to claim that basket. As that
and they give Compton with the foul, but on the instant replay there, it looked like it was 33 that got her. (41-40) now. Now Isaacs with it. Back around Compton and back out there to the point guard. Nice little head fake there by Isaacs. Her shot goes up. It doesn't fall. Rebound tipped around, and Isaacs ends up back with it.
She seems to be everywhere where the ball is.
Compton works there on Riggin. Gets the shot up and in. Casey Compton starting to come alive. It's her second field goal here in the last 2 minutes of the 3 minutes of the quarter.
And you wouldn't know it because she was held scoreless there in the third, but she's got 11 points in the game.
St. Albans standing around. Elsie's going to make a move to the basket. Shot up, no good.
Gets her own rebound, though.
And gets it. Boy, Izzy working hard here in this second half. She wants that state tournament.
That's second chance points. And that way it really made a difference there in the first half as St. Albans wasn't trying for the offensive rebound.
Compton's long shot this time doesn't go. Rebound.
And
I think that's going to be Grace. She just went right over top of Riggin.
That was our Encova replay on that putback there as Elsie claims. I'm setting these up for all these dad jokes with these insurance claims. She claims a rebound, and nobody's catching on.
No puns here. So let's see what Oak Hill draws up as far as a point guard, but he wants to talk about it before he makes that decision. So we'll take that timeout with him. You're watching Red Dragon basketball on video production.
That you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
And welcome back in here to St. Albans High School at the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. The West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. Play, perform, compete together.
Back live action here. It's Trinity Austin Russell. St. Albans has the ball here as we get down to about 4 minutes to go. Inside to Taylor Reed, gets a shot blocked. They called a foul.
I don't know if somebody was on a body there. Hopefully we got a replay of it so we can watch here, and it's going to be...
Here's the Encova look. Judy Vance gets the ball inside. Looked like she got ball, but we'll take it. She's going to the line for two. Taylor's shot doesn't go.
It's 1 of 2 from the line.
1 of 3 now. Second shot is up, in and out, no good. Number 33, Natalie Craddock, had the rebound, but lost it off her leg out of bounds. So another turnover there on Oak Hill. St. Albans nursing that 1-point lead as this team has struggled the last 7 games of the season. Put up a couple 44s in the last couple weeks.
Good ball movement, good look. Just can't get the finish that they're looking for.
Samaya Riggin had the shot on that one. Inside to Isaacs, and she's got the wide open layup, and she scores it. Addison Isaacs picks up another 2-point basket.
She's got 12 in the game.
It's her third 2-point basket here in the second half. As we talked that she was in foul trouble in the first half, didn't get a lot of playing time. Taylor Reed drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Elsie with the rebound, strong, up, no. Taylor Reed with the rebound. Samaya Riggin with the shot. I think that's going to be a 2-point shot.
You're going to get a timeout taken by St. Albans.
2-point shot there as her foot was. So we're going to take this break. It's Red Dragon basketball on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
Chick-fil-A is making me hungry. And we're back. I was getting hungry there, Eric.
Hey, it's that time of night. I'm a late night snacker anyway, so.
45-44 on the scoreboard there.
I could go for some waffle fries and a milkshake. And that's St. Albans, that's who you want to have the ball right now.
And we got a travel call, another turnover. Great pressure there by Taylor Reed.
If I'm St. Albans, I'm going to force them to inbound it to Craddock.
Every time.
Every
Leave her
time.
open. Guard everybody else twice. That little kid walks out on the court.
He was fired up. At least Tootie's kept her shoes on this game.
Yeah. You know, back in my day, we used to wear high tops.
That's a thing of the past.
Tootie Vance with the basketball.
You probably had Converses, some old Chuck Taylors, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Nice drive there by Samaya Riggin. Doesn't go. Put back. Elsie doesn't go. Tootie Vance with the rebound, and she got it. Tootie Vance with the rebound and the two.
Wilburn
Inside.
blocked by Reed.
Oh, my goodness, what a block. St. Albans up by 3 now.
And Reed still being aggressive with 4 fouls.
St. Albans taking the air out of the basketball now, waiting for them to press up on defense before they start the 5 count. Trinity Austin's going to go into the lane, kicks it back out, and Samaya has it at the top of the key. Now Trinity Austin has it. 2 minutes to go here at St. Albans. Region 3, Trinity in the lane, gets a shot blocked by Isaac, and now I think they're calling a foul, and she went hard to the floor. I'm hoping her head didn't get hit the floor.
There's the Encova replay. And might want to pick up some health insurance. I don't know if Encova offers that, but
we definitely need it. This Trinity is taking some shots this year. That's the 4th on Isaacs. And it caused her to miss there. That's her first miss of the night. That hard fall. Second shot, it's good. It attempted to come out, but fell through.
And that's who
Craddock does get the ball up, and now she's going to be fouled by Elsie. That's a second team foul of the quarter. Notice that St. Albans will be in that 2-shot bonus the rest of the way. Ball stolen away, but I think they're going to get a foul on that as Trinity went high up on Isaacs too.
Yeah, she was on her back, reaching over the shoulder, and that's going to be her fault.
So one player's already fouled out, and that was Tashia Gray for Oak Hill. Yeah.
Now the steal.
Trinity Austin's going to go to the thing, and nice defense there by Wilburn. Got her hand in there to knock the ball off the leg of Trinity, and it goes out of bounds to Oak Hill.
And now the pressure's being taken off by St. Albans to keep them out of transition.
4-point lead. This is where Oak Hill probably would like a couple of those timeouts back that they had. They used a long 3 by Isaacs, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Man, she shot that ball from about 22 feet.
And I'm sure if coach is going to be happy if it goes in, but when they miss, he's going to say, get a better quality look at it.
Yeah.
Biggest lead of the game for St. Albans right now, 4-point advantage.
See if they can increase on that as they take the air out of the basketball. Now we got a foul. Nope, we got a timeout, sorry.
Full timeout taken by Coach Gregory.
And we'll take that with him. It's Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Oh, Eric, we got 1 minute, 15 seconds to decide this Region 3 final here. The winner moves on to the states next week.
And it's been back and forth. 2 heavyweights battling it out here in Tex Williams Gymnasium.
Remember, after the game, the Moses Auto Group player of the game for St. Albans.
And not to forget, St. Albans Youth Basketball League is our live stream sponsor tonight.
You know, as far as Coach Elias, I'd give it to the whole starting lineup. Everybody participated in this game tonight. Hard nose. 1 minute to go for St. Albans to make it to the States.
And keep away.
And we got a foul. And this will send Riggin. They almost had to foul there with only 50 seconds to go, down by 4.
And that's Natalie Craddock's third foul. Riggin will head to the line where she's been decent from there tonight. About 50%.
First one doesn't go. Not a typical scoring night for Samaya. Only has 3 field goals in a game. 3 for 4 at the line. Next one's good.
Those are 5. Those are 5 big points when needed here in the fourth quarter for the Red Dragons.
Parsick gives it to Isaac. Isaac drives the lane, lays it up, doesn't go. Rebound Isaac. Or Elsie, sorry. 35 seconds and we get the foul.
And that's Compton's 4th. And you have no choice at that point. I mean, you could play for a steal, but you're going to have to make the basket to set up your press and try to get the turnover. So, I mean, it's only a 2-possession game. It could be a 3-possession game depending on what Elsie does here at the free throw line.
JC Elsie, 2 shots coming up. Reminder after the game, if St. Albans can hold this lead, they will cut the nets down. Got a lot going on after the game. The Moses Auto Group player of the game. Coach will be over here. We'll cut some nets down. So we got a lot to talk about.
And that makes it a 3-possession game.
And that'll probably seal it right there with 34 seconds to go. Parsons up court.
St. Albans, you just got to let him, don't foul, let him have this 3.
Compton's going to take another long 3, in and out, rebound, Riggin. 19 seconds, up to Elsie. Elsie's going to take it all the way down, brings it back out.
Tootie gets blocked.
I don't know why she took that. She just could have kept dribbling the basketball, but now
5
she's going to give
seconds
it up.
left. Craddock's going to get the last basket of the game,
Hold on
but it's
to it.
too
That's
little
it.
too late.
Natalie.
As you can hear, Tex M. Williams Gymnasium
Been a
going
long
crazy.
time.
51-46. Lady Red Dragons are going to Charleston. Charleston Convention, and I don't even know what it's called. It's called the Civic Center. It's too long now.
We call it the state tournament. Going to the state tournament. That was a fight tonight. And we talked about it. It wasn't going to be one of those games, I don't think, that you just come out here and win. You know, like I said, they went out to a 22-7 lead down at Oak Hill. The rest of the way, they played even basketball. And tonight, they played even basketball outside of the first quarter. St. Albans won 2, 3, and 4 in this game.
Yes. And as you see here, Principal Swain hands over the plaque for the regional championship.
Oak Hill tonight, 10-9 on the season, regular season. And, you know, they didn't play like a 10-9 team here this evening. They played great basketball here tonight.
Not a bad first season in charge for Elias Gregory here at St. Albans. He fulfills his promise of getting these seniors to Charleston in his first year.
The athletic director bringing out the ladder to cut down the nets. Everybody, I think even some of the Oak Hill fans are still here. No one's well represented tonight for Oak Hill. They filled the stands as well as St. Albans did.
And Oak Hill doesn't have anything to hang their head about it in this one. They battled this one out. It's just that 17-7 third quarter victory by St. Albans that really put them back into this game. If not, if St. Albans doesn't have that 17-point third quarter to Oak Hill 7, we're looking at a different outcome, right?
Exactly. The mayor congratulating Coach on the victory. Remember back, you may not, the mayor used to be the girls basketball coach here at St. Albans High School.
I'm not well versed on my St. Albans history, but
so Smyer rigging to cut down the net here. As we talked about, St. Albans in the last 7 games have only averaged 44 points. Their opponent's been averaging 49 points. So still cold shooting.
Trying to see what Coach wants to do.
Coach is over here. We'll just go ahead and talk to him. Coach Elias, congratulations on your first season.
He's muted.
Oh,
well, we can't ever make anything easy. It's like my famous quote. I've never seen a team I hate watching to play more, and I love watching to play more than this team. But just a little overwhelmed right now. So,
no doubt. I tell you, I don't know who you're going to pick for the Moses Auto Group Player of the Game, but I would give it to the whole team because it was a complete game here tonight by everyone.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I say about how hard this team fights. We were dead. That was the worst first quarter of offensive basketball I've ever seen, but I kept telling them, just like in the Nitro game, we're defending well enough to win. We're guarding well enough to win. We just have to commit to getting good baskets. We just have to commit to getting good shots. And from really midway through the second quarter on, we did a good job on offense and finally got something there.
Third quarter, that was the difference in the game. Eric, what'd you say they outscored them by?
17-7, third quarter.
Yeah.
So, whatever you got through to them there at halftime, it worked because, it was, they brought their starters back out. They had a little foul trouble there in that second quarter, but, the starters were out there for Oak Hill. So it was the same team that was out there in that first quarter.
Right.
But you guys persevered and came out of that half, and you got back in that game and took it over there in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's just about continuing to believe, man. And again, like I say all the time, as long as they continue to believe and they keep working hard and they keep grinding, eventually shots will fall. We kept defending, and eventually shots fell. So I think that's the biggest difference in the game. I don't even know that we were getting bad shots in the first quarter, but eventually we just got them to fall. So,
Yeah, I think we touched on it in the broadcast here. I think a lot of it, you guys were making drives to the basket, but I think the players were just keeping their head down. I think once they started getting their head up and they started seeing guys come open or girls come open, you guys started making better passes and getting better shots there. So,
right.
Coach, walk us through this. How does the seedings take place here before the state tournament?
We did a vote that got turned in earlier. I think the seeding should be out probably in about 20 minutes after the last game ends. I don't know how many games are still being played right now, but within 30 minutes of the last game going final, we should know who we're playing. Okay. So probably by the time they're finished cutting this net, we'll probably know who we end up playing.
Now, the 4A bracket doesn't start till Wednesday, so we know that I think everybody plays on Wednesday, so we can probably almost write it in for Wednesday. So everybody clear their calendars Wednesday at some point.
Yeah, we should know. We should know in about 30 minutes, that's for sure. So.
All right, well, we get that before we leave. We will let you know. Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll see you at the state tournament.
All right, brother. Sounds good. That sounds good, doesn't it?
We'll stay here as we have live shots there of what you saw, the seniors up there first cutting down that net, and now some of the underclassmen up there cutting down the net, taking a little piece of memories, history, and a hell of a good fought win here tonight. Differential in that fourth quarter is scoring-wise. St. Albans finishes with 15. Oak Hill with 11. So St. Albans wins 3 of the 4 quarters, and we heard from Coach Gregory right there that was probably the worst first quarter he's ever seen.
Definitely, as far as the home games that we've seen this year. They got to a little – when they won those 7 games straight in a row there, they were getting out on top of people. They were scoring 20 points. And we saw it. We saw it up at the rec center at South Charleston. I think they scored 25 against Beckley on that first quarter.
Yeah.
But, the last 7 games of the year, this team has struggled to put the ball in the basket. And, maybe because, the starters play a lot of minutes at St. Albans. The bench,
They do.
Maybe they just got tired legs going in.
That, and you got injuries that you had towards the end of the season. And like I say this all the time, your best ability is availability and your health. So luckily they escaped this game with no injury. And maybe get a little bit of time to heal Regan a little bit more. I don't know what she's still battling through or what, but she's not the typical offensive player that she was before the injury.
Yeah, her shots it's just not the same shot that she had prior to that injury. Now her defense, nothing's let down on that defense. Her defense has been strong, the whole time. Even against Nitro, it was strong. And tonight, man, she was. We don't keep rebounds, but she had probably double-digit rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she had 9 points. I mean, not to take anything away from her on the offensive game. I'm just from my perspective, as I've called most of these home games with you this season, and she's usually dominant on the offensive end, and she had a very quiet 9 tonight, and most of them coming in the fourth.
Yeah, she did. She averages almost 15 points a game. So, she's well under her average for tonight. And she was within 70-odd points before the injury, I think, of hitting that 1,000-point total, too, for the St. Albans Red Dragons. So that injury definitely stopped that from happening. But nevertheless, she played well. The team played well. As I mentioned to him, I gave him the suggestion is the whole team will get the Moses Auto Group player of the game.
We don't have enough microphones.
Yeah, I mean, that was a team effort here this evening, what we saw here.
It really was. I mean, the stat book, maybe not everybody contributed on the offensive scoring end, but they contributed in other ways with rebounds and steals. St. Albans did a much better second chance points, offensive rebounds there in the second half, really. I mean, they started to in the second quarter, but the second half they really turned it up. You saw Elsie following her shot. You didn't see that in the first. It's like they came out just flat and it was like, we're going to the state tournaments no matter what. But then they had a rude awakening and said, oh, crap, Oak Hill came to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any team thinks the team's going to lay down, but, something was definitely, I think more of a head game in that first quarter than normal for this team. I mean, we did see Nitro jump out to a big lead there in the first quarter, but Nitro's a whole different breed.
Indeed, and they'll be in action this Thursday against Chapmanville. The Tigers take on the Lady Wildcats across the bridge over to Alumni Arena. I'll be on the call for that. I won't plug the network because it's not video production. So,
anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap this up. We'll get you the final totals here. And, we'll stick with it for one more second here. They're still cutting nets here. We got to wait for Elias to cut his. Then we'll take our final break. Coach John there gets his piece of the net. Elias and that large coaching staff that he has.
Guess they're going to save the best for last, maybe.
Guess that's a good way to get new nets for the for the court is to win a championship. And I was just told that the boys game, regional game, is also going to be located here and against Oak Hill. So Friday night, 7 o'clock. And the winner of that game will get G-Dub. So that's a great award for winning a game is to have to go to play George Washington at George Washington. So come on out for the boys game on Friday night, 7 o'clock here. So we'll take a final break of the evening, final break of the season as we'll have to turn it over to the major networks for the state tournament. St. Albans with a 51-46 win here in Region 3 championship as they move on to the state tournament. And you're watching them live here on video production.
This is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, back live here at Tex Williams Gymnasium in St. Albans. Just trying to check the scores coming in for tonight. Only one final so far. Parkersburg Big Red is headed to the state tournament as they defeated Hurricanes 64-49. That's the only final other than this one that I see on the ticker so far. So. And looks like we got a player to talk to. And Samaya Riggin comes over to join us. Put this in perspective
hey
here,
guys.
Samaya. 4 years. I don't know if you started all 4 years, but I know you've got a lot of playing time. First trip to the state tournament. How you feel?
Oh, I feel amazing. I'm so high on life right now. It is. It feels so good to finally get to make it to the Civ. Because our sophomore year, we were so close, but we lost to Midland by 3. And beating a really good team that played really good today makes me feel 10 times better.
Yeah, they put 65 points up last Friday night. So
yeah.
This team has won their last 7 in a row. So they peaked at the right time.
They did.
Tonight, we'll go back to that Cabell Midland game. I don't know what you remember of it, but you guys had a big lead at that halftime in that game, and you guys let it get away. Sort of similar tonight. It wasn't a huge lead at half, but you guys persevered, and you came through that third quarter.
We really stepped up that third and fourth quarter. We knew that this was going to be our last game, or was probably going to be our last game, and we knew we had to step up, and we had to do what we had to do best, play defense, and try our hardest to score the ball, and that's what we did.
I don't know. I don't keep tracks of the rebounds, but tonight had to be one of your better rebounding games. It seemed like you were grabbing every ball that was coming off of that rim.
It felt like it. It felt like I had a magnet to my hand today, but I mean, I wasn't hitting my shot, so I had to work somewhere else on the court. And rebounding is what I had to do today, and playing defense is what I had to do today. And I stepped up, and again with my team, we stepped up together. And
it was definitely a team effort. Eric, you got a question for Samaya here?
Yeah, we were just commenting actually before while you guys were cutting down the nets, which congratulations first off.
Thank you.
But you haven't found your rhythm on offense yet, it seems, because we've called the last couple games that you've been back for, and it seems like you're a little maybe hesitant, rusty. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about it.
I think because I did take a week off because I did have an injury to my knee, but I'm back healthy again. So maybe this I've only been back for 3 or 4 games, so I just have to get in the rhythm again. And I'm slowly picking it up, but I think today is what really helped me pick up my rhythm. I'm not hitting all the shots that I want to, but I am executing in places like everywhere else to help us win games that we need to win.
Yeah, I mean, you had 9 points tonight, which is in five coming in the fourth quarter when you needed it the most to push your team to that victory.
Yeah.
Excellent game.
Thank you.
I don't know the procedure as far as state tournament. I know you guys will play on Wednesday because I think all 4A teams will play on Wednesday.
Yeah.
The time, we don't know yet. Your coach said sometime tonight they'll release those seedings and the times. I'm just hoping it's not the 9 o'clock games past my bedtime. But any word you can say to the fans and stuff to come out for this game, how big it is? How big is it to have the crowd there with you?
The fans really helped us today. They really did. This was probably one of the first games we've actually had like a big crowd.
Big student section.
Yes, we had a big student section today. And them cheering the entire game, even if we were down by however much it was like 3-14 or something in the first quarter. They really helped us step up today. And I do want to thank all of our fans for coming out, and even like the little all-star girls, like they were down here at the opposite end cheering and yelling like they always do. I really do appreciate everybody in the St. Albans community. Like I've been with St. Albans all my life. I've been playing here since the 3rd grade, and they really do step up whenever they need to.
Well, girl, it'll probably be the last time we get to interview you because all the state tournament does their own thing.
Yeah.
But I can almost put you somewhere in the MSAC all tournament team somewhere. And, hopefully that'll carry over and you can make the state all tournament team too because you well deserve it. You had an outstanding year.
Thank you.
And so we hope the best for you. And I don't know where you're going to college, but good luck. I know we had it on the fence there last time we spoke to you. So good luck with that. Good luck in the state tournament. And we'll be there. We'll be there cheering you on. I don't know about this guy. He's all nitro.
I mean, as long as you're not playing nitro.
We were thinking maybe he's bringing you bad luck, but he was here when you had good games too. So congratulations once again, and thank you. And good luck to the rest of the girls. Tell the rest of the girls too that they played well from us.
Yeah. I will. Thank you guys so much.
Great team effort.
All right, Eric, give us the final totals of the game there, and we'll call it a evening. We'll call it a year.
Let's start with the Red Devils over here. Gray finishes the game with 7 points. Those are all in the first half as she found out of the game when she needed it. It needed to be in there because she played a pivotal part.
And that foul came against Samaya on the rebound. Samaya grabbed it, and she just crashed into her. I mean, it was just instantaneously trying to get to the ball, and like Samaya said, everything was coming down to her tonight.
Yeah, it's almost like she had a lapse in judgment and was like, oh man, I got 4 fouls. Oops.
And she knew it.
Yeah, and then Isaacs really stepped up in the second half. She set most of the first half as she picked up 3 early fouls. She finishes with 12, 10 of those coming in the second half. Craddock had 11, and Wilburn had 5. And Compton had 11 as well, and that rounds out the scoring for Oak Hill. They scored 14 in the first, 13 in the second, 7 in the third, and 11 in this final quarter. And then for St. Albans, everybody had to play a part tonight. Vance had 5, one late basket there to kind of ice the game. Trinity Austin Russell, she had 11. And you wouldn't even think that, really. It was 3, 3, 4, 1 that gave her 11 there. And then Elsie scoreless in the first quarter, but she ends up with 20.
Yeah, she hit her average. She averaged 19.3.
And it didn't even feel like 20. It was all second quarter, 5 points, and then 8, and then 7.
How many times did she fight for second rebounds in there?
And that plays a difference, especially when you're a scorer like that. You got to follow that shot and convert those second chance opportunities, third chance opportunities, because I believe she had even a third chance to look at one. Regan, 9, as we already mentioned, still finding her legs, getting back into the groove on this offensive end. Barker had 2. She had a good look on a good assist from Elsie as the double team crashed on her, and she knocked down a shot there in the third quarter to kind of help with that run to give them the lead. And then Reed finishes with 3 for St. Albans.
Well, that's the final stats. I'm still looking for some scores to come in. Nothing's coming in. So I do know 2 teams that will be in the state tournament from the MSAC. One of them will be Parkersburg, and the other one will be St. Albans. There's still a chance for 2 more teams to get in that from the MSAC. Who says it's not the most best basketball conference in there? We still got the GW game. You know, GW can get in, and we still have the Spring Valley game to complete.
Who's playing who?
Spring Valley has got Parkersburg South, and they are winning 37-14 at the half. And I don't have any score on the GW game, so they got
the guards
Woodrow Wilson tonight.
Breckenridge and Pryor up there for GW have been stepping it up. I've seen them come through as co-player of the game multiple times for House Media. I follow his social media. Great photographer, gets great action shots and everything. And he sponsors a lot of player of the games throughout the county. And I've seen them I think one of their last games, they both were over into the 20s. So GW is not something to look at easily.
And, it's not out of the possibility that we could see a first-round rematch between GW and St. Albans.
I tell you what.
I mean, anything's possible. We don't know how the seedings will come out when they do come out, but, there's a possibility that we could be playing maybe next Wednesday against George Washington. So
yeah, and Morgantown and Wheeling Park those are going to be tough outs in that state tournament.
Yeah, they're definitely Morgantown and Spring Valley. If Spring Valley holds on there, will probably be the 1 or 2 seed. They can go either way, but I did think Spring Valley did beat Morgantown, so Spring Valley might get the extra nod there to be the number 1 seed. Morgantown will definitely be 2. University played tonight also. I think they played Park. So some of those teams that are ranked, not everybody can go. There's 10 teams that are ranked. Only 8 of them could go. So we already saw Hurricane go down. That was one that was ranked. We got University, up in Morgantown area that's the lower ranked, but they're ranked. And then you also got Musselman and Spring Mills and Washington and all up in the Panhandle, and only 2 can come out of there. So, sometimes the good teams just don't make it, but it happens.
Look at this. We're getting a piece in the net.
Oh, there we go.
I've never got a net. I've caught a bunch of games over at Nitro, never got a piece of net. I'm gonna have to brag about this to them. Say I might have to jump ship across the river.
There you go. Come over here. We're always looking for good people. I want to thank everybody here at St. Albans High School. They've been really good to us this year, letting us have their facility and come in here and do what we do and talk shows and everything. Thank everybody here, the athletic director to the principals. Coach Elias has been awesome interviewing anytime we want to talk to him, gives us players availability. So thanks to the coach, and it's just been great. I hate to say goodnight because I know we're done till next season.
I'm not done. You're done here.
I'm done.
I got a couple more. I do boys and girls over at Nitro, so I still have a couple games left in me.
Yeah. Okay.
But we'll see how those go, and hopefully everybody will see everybody at the state tournament. Nitro and St. Albans, we're just separated by a short bridge. There's no reason Nitro can't come out, and I saw Nitro girls basketball players in here supporting the Red Dragons here tonight. So,
and it'll probably be the same on Thursday night.
Yep, absolutely.
When they play over there against Chapmanville. So that'll wrap it up. Producer Josh all season long, and he's been bringing us great quality shots. Camera work on the floor this year. It's been great. His son Luke on camera, my wife on stats. Eric, it's been great. Thanks for working with me.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
I hope you come back next year. We'll do it again. We'll even get better for you next year.
I'll have to renegotiate my contract for next year. Parker Withrow was on camera, I was just told, son of Jack Withrow. But I'm going to have to talk to Josh about my contract, this volunteer work.
I get a free Frosty every once in a while, maybe.
That's more than what I got.
But you can go up and give Josh a hug because it's hug a GI day.
I forgot that. Thanks for reminding me.
He's coming down for his hug. All right, guys. I guess we've stalled enough. We got to get out of here before everybody turns the lights out on us again. It's, again, the final. And I forget what the final 51-46 in favor of St. Albans here tonight as they move on to the state tournament next Wednesday against somebody. and that'll come out later. And thanks to everybody in St. Albans for listening to us, and maybe around the state, or, they could be from anywhere. So thanks for watching Lady Red Dragon basketball all season, and thanks to Video Productions, and thanks to everybody on the staff. And that's it. We'll say goodnight from St. Albans.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.